panelist is Diana Zuckerman. She's a teacher in the Rondout School District where she's been teaching Spanish to kindergartners and fourth graders for the past 14 years.
How many of you went to public school and or have a child who is or has been in public school? You could go ahead and raise your hands. The public school system is one of the largest manufacturers in the world. Public schools are producing nurses, builders, voters, parents, and future leaders within our communities. The state needs to keep our public schools at the center of their budgetary commitment. They need to make better choices to ensure that our children are top priority by restoring adequate funding for public education. Our children are our future, and their education is the best investment we will ever make. I'm a Spanish teacher in the Rondout Valley Central School District. This year, I am educating over 350 students in the elementary, middle, and high school levels. Every day, I look at the faces of our children and recognize the impact that these detrimental budget choices have had. Class sizes are increasing, programs are being cut, and there are fewer essential support staff such as teaching assistants. This means that students are not receiving the academic support and attention they need and deserve. School cuts hurt. In the Rondout Valley District, last year alone, due to budget cuts, we lost 1/3 of our teaching assistants and aides, an ESL teacher, business teachers, academic and intervention specialists in math and reading, an English teacher, a guidance counselor, and science teachers. Music was impacted, and arts and education programs were impacted, just to name a few. In addition, they are planning on closing a neighborhood elementary school. Last night, they announced that it will be Rosendale Elementary School. In response to having to cut $3 million off of next year's budget to stay within the state's new mandated 2% tax cap. These devastating cuts are evidence that the state is not investing in our children, in their academic success or future. These cuts are also creating larger gaps between children in Ulster County and those who attend schools in areas like Westchester and Long Island, where school budgets pass more easily and where they have the ability and the votes to override tax caps. And I'm not even going to mention the gaps that it's going to create between our children and children in Asia or in Europe. There needs to be equity for all children in order for them to receive the best possible education. Everyone working together has a responsibility to ensure that our children receive every opportunity that we can give them to become successful citizens and participate competitively and competently in this increasingly global economy. School cuts hurt. The state needs to fulfill its obligation to public schools. It is up to all of us to make sure that the right choices are made for our children today. That means ensuring adequate funding for education. We need to tell our elected officials and those making decisions at the state and federal levels to do the right thing. Invest in our children's future. Call them, send them letters, let them know that they have an obligation to our children's future and all of our future. Some of our critics say we can't afford to fund public education. I say we can't afford